Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sullivan Field, and welcome to the 2022 New Mexico State High School Championship Soccer Playoffs. And this afternoon, or this evening, well, actually, it's this afternoon because it's afternoon almost. It's going to be the Los Alamos High School Hilltoppers, who are the number 4 seed coming into this tournament, and going to go up against the Goddard Rockets from Roswell, and the Goddard coming into the ball game with number 5 seed. So should be a pretty good ball game. With the young lady to watch for Goddard her name is Lexi Pignon, and she is a powerhouse. She has 34 goals on the season. Nobody even close to her and the rest of the teammates, but they do have Mariana Perez has 9, Lauren Medrano has 8, and Ashlyn Ramos has 6. But the young lady to watch, Los Alamos is going to have to shut down, and that's going to be the Lexi Pignon. She's a 4'11" junior. She's not very big, but she's quick and she's a good soccer player, and so. The teams are still gathered around the field. The coaches, starting for Los Alamos, will be Jenna Montoya. She's a sophomore. Estella Remeliu. She's a sophomore. Meredith Brown, a junior. Gracie Hoggenstad, who is just an 8th grader. Marty Katko, a sophomore. Deja Fellers, a freshman. Tara McDonald, a senior. And Izzy Atencio, a sophomore. Layla Carter, a sophomore. And Mackenzie Ashavi is a senior, and the goalie for Los Alamos is a junior, Micah Stanfield. And interestingly enough, this is Gene Martins with Mike Katko, and it's going to be our pleasure to bring you this ball game here this morning or this afternoon. And interestingly enough, I was wondering what was going on with Tara at the football game last week, and the Hilltoppers played Valley here at Sullivan Field. Tara McDonald was introduced as one of the seniors. It was senior night. Tara McDonald was introduced as one of the seniors with her mother and the head coach, Ann Zernicek. And so Tara came out on crutches. And what I was informed was that the night before, when they played Powaki in soccer, that Tara had twisted her ankle. But it appears that Tara is going to be just fine, which is good because they need Tara. And if Tara wasn't able to play in this ball game, I would be, I'd be a little edgy about their chances. But play the Goddard Rockets. Rockets coming in the ball game are 13-7-1. Hilltoppers are 12-8, and it should be a pretty good ball game. This is the first round of the state playoffs for 2022, and what they're doing is they're having the way they're working it this year is that all the way up until the finals, you will play at the school of the higher seed. So right now, Los Alamos is a higher seed over Goddard, so that's why Goddard traveled here from Roswell, and so we're about ready to go. And Goddard is going to kick off. Can you see without the binoculars? No, it's a murder. It's murder. The sun come down. The sun's come roaring down, and really hard to see the numbers. So it's going to be a throw-in for Los Alamos, which is immediately knocked out of bounds by Goddard. So here we go. State championship soccer. The Hilltoppers working down the left sideline. And comes to Marley Katko. Katko working with it. And she started to dribble around, knocked it away from her. Lexi Pignon. Lexi Pignon is like I say, their leading scorer. And she's the young lady they're going to have to take care of here in this ball game this afternoon. So the Hilltoppers bringing it up in top to Layla Carter. Carter, one of the top scorers for Los Alamos, along with Tara McDonald. And so it's going to be it's going to be picked up by the goalie. She's going to walk it all the way up to the top of the penalty box. It's a very, very short kick. and that's going to be picked up by Goddard, trying to come down the left sideline for Goddard is Grace for Los Alamos is Gracie Haagenstad. Goes out of bounds off of Los Alamos. Sophia Kane with the throw in for Goddard, kick downfield, and the Hilltoppers. That's going to come to Micah Stanfield, and Micah is going to bring it all the way up the top of the penalty box again. Now she boots it, and it's kind of a short kick. It's going to come down at midfield. It's going to be headed upfield by trying to head it upfield. That time was Marty Katko. So it's going to be a free kick for Los Alamos. It's called a violation, not a free kick for Goddard. And making that kick right now is going to be Mackenzie Ashave. A free kick for Los Alamos. Let me correct that. That was for Mackenzie Ashave. It comes down to the top of the penalty box. Hilltoppers battling for it. Going to roll into the center circle, and everybody trying to get control. And finally, Goddard does get control. Nice kick down the right sideline. They've got a young lady ahead of everybody, but she can't catch up with the ball. And out comes Micah Stanfield to gather it up. So Micah will kick it away again. This time she gets up a pretty good, nice kick and comes down. Goddard tries to control it. They don't control it. Now the Hilltoppers trying to chase it down for Los Alamos, and that was Deja Fellers. So it'll be a throw in now for Goddard. Hilltoppers pick it up. They bring it into the midfield, and with a Stellar MLU long kick down the right sideline, Hilltoppers, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Los Alamos. Quick throw in by Goddard right in front of the flag as they bring it down their left sideline. Kick comes all the way back into Hilltopper territory. And now a long kick downfield by Goddard. Here's a centering pass, and boy, I think Goddard and Gracie Haagenstad cuts it off for Los Alamos. There's a throw in by Los Alamos. It's going to be picked up right upfield by Lexi Pignon. Yeah. So Lexi Pignon with the shot. That's off, and then so now the ball is going to come out to the top of the penalty box. Hilltoppers pick it up. They bring it into midfield circle. Gracie Haagenstad, the 8th grader. Now the kick comes up into Goddard territory. Hilltopper Marley Katko on the move right now for Los Alamos, trying to get it to Tara McDonald, cannot get it to her. Intercepted by Goddard. Goddard now will bring it up, and they are trying to get it to their star player, Lexi Pignon, along with Olivia Rossau. So those are the two. So right now it's going to be, it's not going to be a throw in for Goddard. Lauren Medrano will make the throw in. And then a very good throw in. It just goes right out of bounds off of Goddard. So the Hilltoppers make the quick throw in. Yeah, let's see, where are we here? Oh, the ball right at the substitution flag. Nope, it's not. Okay, so coming down that left sideline, and Goddard trying to get it. They center it out top of the penalty box, and picking it up and taking the shot for Goddard. Whoa! And that was Jasmine Mackey. Boy, a beautiful shot, but a great save by Micah Stanfield. Left-footed kick. She just set up at the top of the penalty box. So right now that's a second shot on the goal that the Goddard has come up with. Los Alamos hasn't been able to really mount anything on their end of the field. Now there's a long kick downfield, and this is going to be booted back into the center circle by Goddard. Hilltoppers pick it up, comes to now to pass down the right. Tara McDonald pass down the left sideline, and they were trying to get it up to Deja Fellers, that cleared over the end line by Goddard. So we're going to have a corner kick for Los Alamos, the first corner kick of the ball game, and they're going to send Tara McDonald. Well, I thought they were going to send Tara into the corner. Well, first he needs to get a ball. So they grab one of the extra balls and roll it over to Tara. Tara's ready to go on with the corner kick. So Tara makes the kick. It comes down and just goes over to the right side of the penalty box. So it flies from one side to the other. Picked up there on the penalty box by Estella Remilieu. Hilltoppers let's see, I'm lost. Oh, where are we? Okay. The Hilltoppers bring it down the right sideline. They try to roll it in toward the goalie box. It rolls over the end line, and Goddard just lets it roll over the end line. And so Jasmine Mackey now is going to make the kick. It's a line drive, a worm burner right down, comes down to about the 30-yard line of the football field, picked up there by Los Alamos. And with the Marley Katko takes his shot. Whoa, nice shot, man. And it was Tara McDonald making the shot after the pass from Marley Katko. So Marley makes the pass. Tara takes the shot, goes wide left. So it's going to be a goal kick for the. And let's see who's going to make that kick once again. It looks like it's going to be Jasmine Mackey. And she will make the goal kick. No. So another line drive picked up by Los Alamos, still in Goddard territory. Comes up now to Tara McDonald. McDonald with a pass over the right side, trying to get it to Deja Fellers. Can't get it to her. Picked up there by Goddard. Goddard trying to come upfield and the Hilltoppers are going to intercept it. Pass down the right sideline, and a shot taken by Marley Katko. So that one is going to go over the end line. So that's looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Los Alamos. Not a corner kick, just a throw in. So Jenna Montoya with it for Los Alamos. She brings it up. Picked up there by Deja Feller. Feller brings it into the center circle over to Layla Carter. Carter takes a shot. Layla and Tara McDonald are the leading scorers for Los Alamos. So the goal kick by Goddard, picked up by Los Alamos. The ball is going to bounce out of bounds, and they're going to say it belongs to Los Alamos. 20 yards deep into Goddard territory. And right now, Gracie Haagenstad is going to make the throw in. And then Hilltoppers finally bring it back to one of their defenders. And there's a nice kick downfield. And this is going to come over to the right side to Deja Fellers. Fellers trying to pick it up for Los Alamos. Can't do it. Picked up by Goddard. Goddard trying to come back up. Hilltoppers with it. There's a shot taken that time by Layla Carter. And that was blocked by a girl that was just, only about 5 yards away from her. But she just whacked it right into her. So anyway, now it's let's see. Well, we have a girl that's I think she's tying her shoe. I think she's down on the field, but she's tying her, and they're still playing. So okay, get that shoe tied. We're going to continue on without you. Ball rolling now, just comes across the penalty box, and then waiting for it is Micah Stanfield. Micah now will kick it away for Los Alamos. Going to bounce into the center circle, picked up by Los Alamos. Long kick downfield by Izzy Atencio. Atencio gets it over to Lauren Medrano. And Medrano will bring it up to Jenna Montoya.
Jenna's going to throw it in.
throw in for Los Alamos. And going to be coming down that right sideline, the right side of the penalty box. Whoa, and they're going to be called for offsides. Whoa, a good charge going that time for Los Alamos. And they get called for offsides. But they not sure who was offsides, but anyway, they popped them. They popped it through. That's one of the best opportunities they've had, but unfortunately, it was too many crazy offside rules in soccer. There was one bouncing right to top the penalty box, and that was dangerous because coming in a hurry that time was Olivia Rosso. And now this one's going to be kicked over the end line going to the left of the goal. Micah Stanfield will make a goal kick. So Lexi Pignon was a young lady who kicked that thing and anyway, it went wide left. So Micah just rolls it over to the right side of the penalty box, and now they bring it upfield, picked up there easily by Goddard. Goddard girl loses control, loses the handle. So the ball now has come back almost to the center circle. Now Hilltoppers, and here comes Goddard again. Whoa. They had two girls charging the ball. But Micah Stanfield just stands there casually and lets the ball come to her. Beautiful kick by Micah. Wow. I mean, way downfield for the Hilltoppers. And the Hilltoppers now bring it over now to Tara McDonald, now to Deja Fellers. And Marley Katko with it for Los Alamos. She took a shot, and that was going to go right to the goalie. That is Lily Bowles. Lily has 111 saves on the season. So the ball out of bounds about 20 yards deep into Goddard, into Hilltopper territory. They have the throw in. Izzy Atencio makes the throw in. Estella Remilieu will make the throw in actually for Los Alamos. Ball just booted out of bounds once again by Ashlyn Ramos of Goddard. Hilltopper to pick it up. They're going to get it once again to Layla Carter. Carter coming down the right side of the penalty box. And the ball is going to roll, I think, over the end line. And who's it going to be off of? Going to be a corner kick for Los Alamos. And once again, it will be Tara McDonald in the corner for the Hilltoppers. Tara lines it up. Left-footed kick, comes right out into the pack. Whoa! Quick shot by Los Alamos, and by Gracie Hoggenstad, the eighth grader, and it flew over the top of the goal. Wow! Great corner kick by Tara, and then right there was Gracie, the eighth grader, but she took a good shot, but just put a little too much on it over the top of the goal. So it's a goal kick and ball's going to come up to Layla Carter. Carter battling for it. It's going to be picked up now by Gracie Hoggenstad for Los Alamos. Gracie is going to bring it toward the middle of the field, picked up there by Goddard. Goddard trying to get something going again as they bring it up. Long pass upfield. That should have been offsides. That was way offsides, not called. I think one of the reasons it wasn't called is because the referee was about 25 yards behind the ball. So, but I mean, that was an obvious offsides on. And now the Hilltoppers coming down the left sideline. Here comes Tara McDonald. She takes the centering cross. Whoa! And a beautiful crossing pass by Tara McDonald over to Marley Katko. Marley with a quick shot, and that is saved by Lily Bowles. Well, that was a nice move by Los Alamos. Tara coming down there. Perfect pass over to Marley. Braden Hansen with it now for Los Alamos to get it to Jenna Montoya. So it's going to be a throw-in for Los Alamos. Jenna Montoya will make the throw-in. coming down that right sideline. It's going to go out of bounds off Los Alamos. So they'll head down the left sideline of Goddard. They're about 20 yards deep in their own territory. Hilltopper to pick it up. So the last few minutes of this contest is still a 0-0 ball game, and we're in the 17th minute. And the last few minutes of this ball game, it's been pretty much all Los Alamos. Long kick is going to bounce into the penalty box, and this a high bounce goes to Lily Bowles. Bowles with the kick, picked up by Los Alamos, passed down the left sideline, trying to get it to Tara. Tara can't get to it, so it's cleared out of bounds by Goddard, and so the Hilltoppers will throw it in. Gracie Haagenstad will make the throw in for Los Alamos. He's about 30 yards deep into Goddard territory. Goddard picks up the throw in. Nice job of ball handling that time for Goddard, but the ball is kicked away, picked up by Los Alamos. That was Bennett Rolke and Mariana Perez. They're now coming down the left sideline. There's a crossing pass, and boy, trying to line up a shot. Great save by Micah Stanfield. Wow, did that make it? And well, I thought Micah had saved it. Let's see what the ruling is here. That boy, I mean, she just had that.
Kicked the goalie in the shoulder.
Oh, so okay. But that ball was lined up. I mean, they lined that ball up right in front of the goalie box.
He kicked the goalie. Kicked the goalie in the shoulder.
Mike said, my spotter, my excellent spotter, said that Olivia Rossa was the young lady that had the ball right in front of the goal. And so she kicked the ball, and she ended up kicking Micah in the stomach.
Shoulder.
And so, but I'm telling you that it was just one-on-one between Rosso and Micah. And I don't know how Micah saved that one. I don't know, but it was Rosso. She could have kicked it anywhere. Ball's picked up now by Deja Feller, but Rosso could have kicked that ball anywhere. She was standing actually in the goalie box and did Micah in front of her. And I don't know if Micah, unbelievable save for Los Alamos. The long kick downfield comes down to Tara McDonald. She can't get to it. So I think they're bringing the ball almost all the way up to midfield and saying that the ball went out of bounds there. And so the Jasmine Mackey makes the throw in. But I'm telling you, that save by Micah Stanfield was phenomenal. Anyway, comes now to Estella Remilieu. Remilieu will bring it down the right sideline. And it's just going to roll out of bounds, picked up there now by Goddard. And come to Natalie Hardwick. Hardwick makes the throw in. Ball booted up high in the air, comes down, picked up by one of the toppers, long kick down by Goddard. And Goddard still with it and working with it right now is Mariana Perez. Now the kick picked up by Los Alamos. The Hilltopper to bring it down the right sideline. So it's going to be a throw in 10 yards deep into Goddard territory. Jenna Montoya will make the throw in for the Hilltoppers. They bring it into the right to the top of the penalty box. Hilltoppers trying to get it to Tara McDonald once again. They steal it away from Tara. Long pass downfield. We have a one-on-one between the Hilltoppers. Great defensive play that time for Los Alamos. Wow. Who was that? It was Gracie Haagenstad. Wow. And along with Gizia Atencio, because the young lady from Goddard, I mean, she was way ahead of everybody. And it was going to be a one-on-one with her and Micah. And then all of a sudden, just overtaking her with those two girls, Izzy Atencio and Gracie Haagenstad. And I'm telling you, it was fantastic defense because Micah was in trouble. So back to the action here. It's going to be the ball. They bring the ball now to Layla Carter. Carter works it into the middle of the field. Carter past the top of the penalty box, comes right back to Layla. Layla brings it over to the right side of the penalty box, and Goddard is trying to get it back as it comes now to Estelle Remilieu. And it's going to go out of bounds off Los Alamos. It'll be a Goddard throw in, and they're about 20 yards up from the goal, from the flag on the left side of the field. So the throw in and a long kick downfield. It's going to come to Micah Stanfield. She's going to let it roll right to her. Now she's just going to boot it upfield. Hilltoppers get it over and out to Gracie Haagenstad. Haagenstad will bring it down the left side of the field and picked up there by Los Alamos. Ball right now at midfield. Nobody getting advantage, but boy, slicing through Gracie Haagenstad. Wow. She made a fantastic play, and then she ended up diving to the ground as she stumbled a little bit, but it was a fantastic play by Gracie. Ball comes down to the right side to Olivia Rossow. Rossow coming down the right side, and the ball goes over the end line. Let's see. Are we ruling a corner kick, or what are we doing? Whatever they're doing, they're certainly taking their sweet time about it. I think that one girl might be going over to kick it in the corner. She's just rolling the ball in front of her. Picked the ball up right there at the goalie. The one extra ball right sitting right next to the goal. So then she just walked and kind of rolled it in front of her until she got over to the corner. Now she takes the corner kick that flies over the pack. She shoots it from the right side, flies all the way over to the other side of the left side of the penalty box. Picked up there by Lexi Pignon.
Kick the corner. Girl in the corner.
Oh, the girl in the corner was Lexi Pignon, by the way. Yes. She wasn't in any hurry, I'll guarantee you that. She just simply took the ball and just kind of rolled it in front of her a little, walked all the way over there. So right now it's going to be a goal kick for Goddard. I mean, for Los Alamos. Micah Stanfield takes the goal kick, stolen away by Goddard and stolen back by Los Alamos. To battle them, so both teams now just taking turns, and now a nice kick downfield. Boy, great save that time for the Hilltoppers as it came right to one of the fullbacks, and she just booted it right back upfield. Goddard trying to get something going once again. Hilltoppers intercept it. They bring it over now to Gracie Haagenstad. Nice kick into the center circle. Goddard picks it up. Goddard trying to get something going, knocked out of bounds by Los Alamos, right smack at the flag. The substitution flag's on the other side of the field, so this is the other flag. So, and Alicia Perez will make the throw in. She's about 5 yards deep into Goddard territory. One bouncer comes to the Hilltoppers, and now the ball is going to be, well, almost picked up by Goddard, but a good defensive play by Los Alamos. Ball comes up now to Estella Remilieu, stolen away by Goddard. Goddard brings it down the left sideline. Working down the left sideline, they got two defenders there, and we have a collision there right at the back of the penalty box. Wow! And I think they're going to call it a goal kick, but. Who was that in the collision, Mike?
I can't see their number.
The one with the long red, that has her hair dyed red, a long red ponytail. See if we can pick it up. I'm pretty sure. I think that's Ollie Holland. But anyway, we'll pick that up. Anyway, ball comes down the right sideline. It's going to go out of bounds off of Goddard. Marley Katko will make the throw in for Los Alamos.
I can't see her number.
Yeah, the glare from the sun here is unbelievable. We need to be on the other side of the field. Yeah, in our old press box. Boy, nice kick downfield by the Hilltoppers by Gracie Haagenstad, the 8th grader, playing a fantastic ball game here today for Los Alamos. Comes right now to Lily Bowles. Bowles, nice kick, bounce right at midfield, long high bounce, picked up there by Los Alamos. Hilltoppers working with it. Layla Carter trying to get control. She's trying to get it up to Deja Fellers. Fellers goes down. No harm, no foul. So it's going to be, and they're going to say it was out of bounds off of, or are they going to call something? Well, they are. I should say no harm, no foul. So there was some harm and foul. Anyway, they call it. They called a push off on Goddard, and so right now Mackenzie Ashave, one of the captains for Los Alamos, will take the kick. Nice kick, comes into the left side of the penalty box, trying to get over to it. This time is Deja Fellers. Deja loses it over the end line, so it's going to be a goal kick for Goddard. Let's see. One of the things I've been keeping up on for you is the score 0-0 in the 28th minute of this first half. They play 2 40-minute halves, and if they don't, if it's still tied at the end of 40 minutes, they have 2 10-minute overtimes and then a shootout. So the overtimes are sudden death. So the ball now is, we have a violation called against Los Alamos, and Alicia Perez will put it down on the 25-yard line of the football field in Goddard territory. She'll make the kick. Nice kick. Takes a long bounce. Coming down the right sideline, a couple of Goddard players right there for it. Great defense by Los Alamos. And that was Gracie Haagenstad. Gracie is everywhere. Now the ball comes up to Marley Katko. Marley has the ball stolen away from her. And comes now to Izzy Atencio. Atencio brings it into the center circle over to Layla Carter. And Goddard picks it up and booting it upfield. And they're going to boot it. She was right in the center circle and booted it out of bounds about 20 yards deep into Hilltopper territory. Estella Remilieu makes the throw in down the right sideline. Now, offsides. And Los Alamos once again, offsides. Crazy offside rules here in soccer. Well, the basic rule is at the time you kick the ball, you have to have the defenders have to have two players between you and the goal. Of course, so the goalie is always there. So, but if there's not one more girl ahead of if another girl is ahead of the pack, then it's offsides. Ball's going to come now over to Leslie Pignon. And Pignon is going to she's going to lose it over the end lines, I think so. No, wait. So they chase the ball down. Let's see where they're going to come back with it. So they come back up to about 20 yards deep up from the goal, and the Hilltoppers will bring it down the right sideline. Picked up there by Goddard. Goddard on the attack. Nice kick is going to come over to the right side. Right there is Micah Stanfield for Los Alamos. She picks it up. She'll trot to the top of the penalty box. Now she boots it away. Nice high boot. Going to come down in the center circle. Picked up there by Goddard, and then off of the mount like a volley in soccer. I mean, in tennis, it just took it off the bounce, and I mean, I think it went about 30 yards up, straight up in the air. So the ball now is going to go over to Meredith Brown. Meredith will inbound it, and she's just about 15 yards up from the flag on the right side in Hilltopper territory. Now the Hilltoppers on the move. Nice kick upfield. Trying to get to it is Deja Fellers. Can't get to it. Ball is picked up by Goddard. They get it over to Marley. Hilltoppers get it over to Marley Katko. It's going to go out of bounds.
I don't know that number.
And Mike's having trouble drawing some of the numbers. It is tough. The glare down on the field is unbelievable. So Hilltoppers get it now to Tara McDonald. McDonald brings it over to the left side to Deja Feller. Back to McDonald. Knocked away by Goddard. Picked up by by Deja once again. She tries to get it over to Ollie Holland. Holland will bring it down the right sideline. That's going to go out of bounds right about 10 yards up from the flag on the left side. Goddard will inbound it. And now picked up by Goddard, trying to come down that left sideline, but Hilltoppers tell him nothing doing. The ball now comes to Gracie Haagenstad. Haagenstad battling for it. And they're battling for it with Bennett Rilke. Hilltoppers win the battle. Tara McDonald with the header up to Deja Fellers. Now it's kicked out of bounds by Goddard, but a nice header by Tara over to Deja, but the ball goes out of bounds. Gracie Hawkins will make the throw in, and she brings it in. The girl, right? I mean, this girl is almost piggyback on Tara McDonald. Centering pass by McDonald. Boy, a quick kick and quick shot by Los Alamos by Ollie Holland. And boy, it was a beautiful pass from Tara over to Ollie. And I tell you, Ollie, boy, it was a beautiful shot. I can't believe that she missed that, but it got deflected over the goal, I do believe. And so looks like, yeah, we're going to have another corner kick. That's exactly what happened. It was deflected over, and so now Tara McDonald is going to make the corner kick. She is on the left side of the goal this time. So Tara getting ready for the corner kick and brings it into the pack and picked up there by Allie Holland.
She's the big ponytail.
And so Goddard. So we're going to have a throw in for Goddard. And I'm not sure, but so here comes Goddard. They had about 3 or 4 girls roaring down the field. Hilltoppers backpedaling, but they end up calling Goddard for offsides, and it was an obvious offside. So the Hilltoppers will have the free kick. And right now they are 15 yards deep in their own territory, right in the middle of the field. Kick up the field. It takes a one bouncer over, trying to get it to Deja Feller, picked up by Goddard, headed upfield by Goddard. We have a Goddard player goes down. In fact, we have 2 Goddard players down, but
Topper and a Goddard player.
One is tying her shoes, and let's see the other one. There is a girl down, and Mike says it's
Layla bumped heads.
Bumped heads with Layla Carter.
Mm-hmm. Layla's walking off.
So Layla,
actually looks like
they're tending to Layla right now over on the sideline, and the young lady that bumped heads that time. Let's see, it was yeah.
No.
It was Ashlyn Ramos. So the two of them going for the ball, ended up bumping heads. So right now, young lady from Goddard will check out. Is Layla still in the ball game?
Yeah.
Layla stays in. So, but yeah, you hate to see that. I'm surprised that they in football you get hit in the head and you're off. You don't play for 10 days or something. I'm surprised they don't have some kind of concussion rule here. But anyway, the Hilltoppers with it. Comes in the center circle, picked up there by Goddard. Goddard trying to mount something. There's a ball. There's a through ball. They kick it back to Micah Stanfield. She can't pick it up. She has to kick it. But boy, they had a young lady from Goddard was plowing through that time. And a beautiful through ball down the right sideline. And this one's going to roll over the end line and right next to the flag. So Los Alamos will have the goal kick. But so Micah Stanfield will make the kick. And it's just a little short kick, not much elevation. Battle for it, 20 yards deep into Hilltopper territory. It comes to Bennett Rilke. Rilke has it stolen away from her. Ball's going to come back. Picked up there by Los Alamos. Hilltoppers with it. They bring it up to Deja Fellers. Fellers coming down the left sideline. She tries to get it over in the middle to Marley Catco. Picked up by Goddard. Goddard is going to lose the ball out of bounds. Nope, they're going to say it was off of Los Alamos. So Marley Catco right there. Bennett Rolke will make the throw in for Goddard. 5 yards deep in their own territory, working down the right sideline, and that's going to be Annalicia Perez. Annalicia with the throw comes right back to Annalicia. Long kick down the right sideline by Annalicia. That one's going to bounce out of bounds, and it'll be about 25 yards up from the flag on the right side. Hilltoppers will inbound it. They'll try to bring it down the. So anyway, they make the throw in. Yeah, and they just ended up throwing it out of bounds. So trying to line up a shot, boy, and almost had the opportunity that time to get something going, but the young lady from Goddard could not get to it. The ball goes over the end line, so here we go, goal kick. And where are we in this ball game? We're in the 37th minute of the first half, 0-0 ball game. Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with the score, but there is no score. Deja Fellers kick upfield, and they bring it back up to Deja. Deja goes down, but the ball goes out of bounds, and they're just going to simply say out of bounds. So Annalicia Perez will inbound it. 10 yards deep into Goddard territory, and the scoreboard clock says it's in the 38th minute. The official, that's unofficial. The official time is on the field. Long pass down the left sideline. Battle for it over there on the left side of the penalty box. And I do believe, let's see who wins the battle. Stella Remelieu, let's see, is going to okay, they finally retrieved the ball. Natalie Hardwick. I didn't see where the ball went. Natalie Hardwick makes a throw in for Goddard. Picked up there by Goddard. Hilltoppers finally do clear it out. Goddard picking it up, but charging through everybody that time. Still with it coming. And now down the right sideline she goes, and she's going to now finally picked up there by Goddard, but a great move that time for the Hilltoppers. And we are unofficially in the final 2 minutes of this contest. And we have a girl go down for Goddard. Not sure what they're calling here. The ball is bounces over onto the track, but it's going to be a direct kick for Goddard. So lining it up, and she's 20 yards deep into Goddard territory. Pass comes into Hilltopper territory, and I'm not sure what the violation here is that they're calling, but as the referee moves the ball back 2 yards. But they're giving a free kick to Goddard, and they're 10 yards deep into Hilltopper territory right off the left sideline. Ball bounces through everybody, and then finally ends up in the arms of Micah Stanfield. So Micah doing a fantastic job in that goal back in this ball game. Beautiful kick by Micah is going to come down in the center circle. High bounce, headed back up by Goddard. And then a long kick down the left sideline by Lauren Medrano. Medrano trying to center the ball, and that was going to be picked up by Micah. So we're in the final minutes of this first half, still 0-0 ball game. And the battle for it in the center circle. Hilltoppers win the battle. Now Goddard steals it away. Now it comes back once again to Deja Fellers and down to Marley Catco, and now coming down the left sideline. And you get the pass over now to Marley. Marley trying to come down get it to Tara McDonald. McDonald coming down the left side of the the penalty box, and the ball is going to go over the end line, so that's going to make it a goal kick for Goddard. And this half is just about over. 0-0 ball game. These two teams are pretty well matched, and they really have been battling it out. Goal kick for Goddard, and that's it. There's the whistle, and that ends the first half of play here at 0-0 ball game. And some outstanding play by both goalies in the ball game, especially Micah Stanfield. Micah Stanfield had a fantastic game back at the goal, and Gracie Hoggenstad for Los Alamos. She's been everywhere, but the Hilltoppers have been trying to get it to their two-star forwards, and that, well, you have Layla Carter and Tara McDonald, and of course, right there with those two girls is Marley Katko, the sophomore, and who's another star forward for Los Alamos. So that's going to do it for, let's see, this is Gene Morris with Mike Katko. Mike, they're spotting for me, doing a fantastic, fantastic job. Wow. And I really appreciate that. So anyway, we're going to send it back to Charlene and the studio. She's going to, we have some great sponsors, and Charlene is going to let you know all about them. So we'll be back in a little while for the second half, still tied 0-0 in the state championship first, it was actually quarterfinal playoff.
Hi there, my name is Kristen O'Hara, and I'm the Director of Interpretation at Pajarito Environmental Education Center. We are the nonprofit that runs the Los Alamos Nature Center. Bears are active in Los Alamos during spring, summer, and fall. New Mexico Game and Fish recommend the following 6 bear-wise basics to keep you and our bears safe. Do not feed or approach bears. Whether it's unintentional or intentional, feeding black bear in our community is incentivizing them to come into our residential neighborhoods for food. And we do not want to do that. They are wild animals. They're equipped for finding food themselves. Our people food is not the best thing for them. As far as approaching bears in the wild, it is best to stay away from black bear. If a black bear hasn't seen you and you happen to see one across the street from you, take a moment to have that beautiful experience, but do not approach a black bear. Make sure to secure your garbage cans and recycling. Bears have a very keen sense of smell and can rip open garbage cans very easily, so having them secured with some sort of bungee cord or something to keep the lids down is the best way to keep our bears in our community safe. Remove bird feeders during prime active bear times. Black bears in Los Alamos are active anywhere between the very end of April, May to the middle of November. So during those times, anything we can do to keep our bears safe by not giving them food is better for bears and better for us. So at night, for instance, at the Nature Center, we take down the bird feeders that we have outside and put them back up in the morning. So that is something you can do. But if you do have a bear at your house that has eaten from your feeders, make sure to take your feeders down for a length of time around 2 weeks, so the bear does not acclimatize to coming to your house for food. Do not leave your pet food outside. If you happen to feed your animals outdoors, put your food bowls out there, make sure your animals have your fill, but make sure you bring them in after your animal is done eating. That'll, again, keep the bears safe. Clean and store your grills. That means cleaning your grills thoroughly, removing all fat and food that could have dropped in the base of the grill, and then storing it in an inaccessible place, so a place the bears cannot get to, like a garage or even inside your house, if that's a possibility. I know not everybody has a garage, but just keeping in mind a good place to store a grill that is away from that can be away from bears accessing it. And I guess our last bear safety tip is to tell your neighbors, communicate with your neighbors and your friends about bears that have been spotted in the area, or These safety tips that you've learned here today, the more knowledge we can give to our neighbors and our friends, the better, and it will keep our bear neighbors and our human neighbors as safe as possible. Good luck, toppers, on your season.
The New Mexico Ice Wolves are coming to Los Alamos for the Winter Classic this December versus their North American Hockey League rivals, the El Paso Rhino. The Los Alamos Winter Classic is 3 days of youth hockey games, December 9th through the 11th, culminating with the first ever NAHL outdoor hockey game in Los Alamos, and tickets are available now. For tickets to the game, please visit either website on screen or use our event QR code.
We want to see you at the Los Alamos Winter Classic.
Well, it's great to see Topper sports season kicking off again. I'm Troy Hughes. I'm the fire chief here in Los Alamos. And we're glad to see COVID kind of waning and people getting back to their normal activities. One of the things that hurt us during this time period was our lack of people. So we need recruits. We need cadets to come to work for Los Alamos Fire Department. It's a great career, very rewarding, good pay, good benefits, great retirement. You get to work out and maintain your Topper strength. So we're hoping that a few good people will come to work for us in the next year, and we hope that the Toppers win. So go Toppers.
Hello, I'm Deputy Chief Oliver Morris of the Los Alamos Police Department, and I just want to take a few moments of your time to talk about some safety initiatives that we want to bring forth to the community as the 2022-2023 school year starts in Los Alamos. School is right around the corner, and we want to remind parents and students to make sure that you leave enough time to get to school on time so we're not rushing. As you can see behind me, all school zones are 15 miles an hour when students are going to school, even if they're not present. So let's slow down and just make sure our students are safe. Secondly, I want to remind us that when the buses are stopped and their stop signs and lights are activated, we want traffic to stop in both directions to allow time for students to cross the street to keep them safe. The other thing I want to talk about is our school campuses. It's important to remember that during school, campuses are closed to the general public as well as the playgrounds and facilities while school is in session. This also includes Sullivan Field and the Sullivan Field parking lot. We want to make sure that school is meant for just school hours and school staff. Please check in with the staff regularly if you're going to be planning on visiting our campuses. We have a long history at Los Alamos to have amazing school resource officers. These officers are there to provide an atmosphere of safety and security for our students and faculty, but they're also there to foster positive relationships with students. So we use our school resource officers just to ensure that everything is safe in our schools. The other thing I'd like to direct our community to is on the losalamos.schools.net website. If you click on the safety and wellness section, you will see that there's the See Something, Say Something app. This app is a great tool to report anything that has to do with safety, whether it's bullying or whether it's a suspicious person on campus or anything you think is safety related for our schools. Please use this app to report any suspicious behavior so that we can work in concert with the Los Alamos Public Schools to make sure everyone is safe. And that's the final message that I have for you today. And I just want to make sure that we have a safe and fun school year, and go Toppers.
And it's right now in this quarterfinal playoff game between the Goddard Rockets and the Los Alamos High School Hilltoppers. It's a 0-0 ball game, and boy, it's been a good one. But nobody has been able to pop it in the goal. But we've had some couple of pretty good shots. We had one opportunity for Goddard where they had the ball. Their player, one of their forwards, Olivia Rossau, she ended up standing right in front of Micah Stanfield, and so Micah, it was just her and Micah. That was it. And I thought Micah had it. So fantastic defense. But then when Rosso made the kick, she was so close to Micah, she kicked her in the stomach. So anyway, so I mean, it was that close. But and then on the other end, the Hilltoppers had a couple of excellent shots, especially right there at the end of the half, and that was let's see, I think that was Gracie. No, that was Lexi Pignon. Mike, as Mike says, they've shut her completely down. She 34 goals on the season so far, and she's been a non-factor in this ball game. Yeah, I don't think she has either. She might have taken one, but the Olivia Rossau is the young lady who's been leading the charge for Goddard. So, but some excellent play out there for the Hilltoppers. Layla Carter, one of the forwards for Los Alamos, Marley Katko's played and had a fantastic first half, along with Ollie Holland. Ollie's made a couple of one. She made that one defensive play that was just phenomenal. And then Gracie Hoggins, she's been all over the place. And of course, Tara McDonald. Everybody trying to get the ball to Tara. Tara is the leading scorer for Los Alamos, but she just hasn't been able to get a lot going. But of course, the head coach and everybody, and Ricardo Valenzuela, he certainly knows about Tara, and the Hilltoppers certainly know about Lexi Pignon. And so 0-0 ball game right now as we ready to start the second half of play. This is the state playoffs and the quarterfinals. The Hilltoppers got a bye because they were the number 4 seed, and Goddard and Goddard was the number 5 seed. So Goddard had to play. Let's see, Goddard. Yeah, so Goddard. Let's see, it was Los Alamos. Yeah, Goddard had a playoff game the other day, and so they are now into the quarterfinals, and so looks like Lexi Pignon she's going to kick off for Goddard, standing all by herself in the center circle. Now she's joined by another young lady, and that's Rossau. So they're for Goddard. So will kick off to start things off. 0-0 ball game. You win this one, you go pack everything up, you're done. And if the Hilltoppers win this, they probably will end up having to go to Albuquerque to play Hope, who is the number 1 seed. So here we go. So these teams, of course, have changed ends of the field, and right now Hilltoppers are defending the east goal. Layla Carter with the ball for Los Alamos, attacking that west goal. And so the Hilltoppers pick it up. They bring it down the left sideline, all the way over into the corner. They're battling for it right now. Jenna Montoya. The ball is going to roll over the end line, and I do believe we're going to have a corner kick. I do believe Annalisa Perez was trying to get a hold of the ball, but I think she lost it. We'll see what they're going to rule. Jenna Montoya, nope, they're just going to say it was out of bounds off of before that. So before all that jazz around the end line, it was out of bounds on the sideline. Jenna Montoya makes a throw in, and now Goddard picks it up. Goddard down the right sideline. Here comes Lexi Pignon. Pignon, right now, she's double teamed immediately by Los Alamos. And the ball stolen away by Jenna Montoya. So Lexi, she started off, and she suddenly saw 2 green uniforms. So the Hilltoppers coming down that left sideline, and Layla Carter trying to get it to it for Los Alamos. She tries to get it over to Tara McDonald. Ball comes down to Jenna Montoya. Montoya still working with it, and I'm not sure what that was, but she got it to Tara McDonald, and Tara just let it fly, and I mean fly. It went sailing over the end line about about 10 yards away from the goal. So it's going to be right now a goal kick. And I think that must be Jasmine Mackey, who's going to take the goal kick for Goddard. She brings it up, comes up into the close to midfield circle, close to midfield, to battle for it. There it comes to Gracie Hagenstadt, picks it up for Los Alamos. Los Alamos now is just a major hacky sack battle right there at midfield. And that is won by Goddard. Meredith Brown right there defending for Los Alamos. The ball is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Pignon. So it's going to be the Hilltoppers will throw it in. They're about 20 yards up from the flag on the left. As they'll work up the left side of their field. That's the Gracie Hagenstadt with the throw in. Goddard with it again, and then there's I don't know what you call that. It wasn't a pass. It wasn't a shot. It just kind of kicked in the general area of the goal, and it goes out of bounds. So Micah Stanfield, that was Bennett Rolke who made that kick. Here comes Micah. She's just going to roll it up to the left side of the penalty box. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure about that strategy. Goddard picked it up, and now they're on the attack. I don't know why in the world they do that, but some coaches do that. So Itziana Avalos with it, and stolen away by Los Alamos, and now the Hilltoppers coming down the left sideline as they get it out up to Jenna Montoya. Jenna playing so far in this half, been very, very active. Battle for it right now in the center circle. That is won by Goddard. Goddard with the through ball. Hilltoppers roaring back to get it. The defender for Los Alamos. And this one's going to go out of bounds off of Goddard. Meredith Brown is off of Meredith Brown, so Natalie Hardwick will throw it in for the Rockets, picked up there by Los Alamos. Nice left-footed kick downfield, rolling down that right sideline. Battle for it. Goddard trying to get to it, and I think they're going to let it roll over the end line. Boy, that was a beautiful kick, and we have having a race between Tara McDonald and between Layla Carter and the young lady from Goddard. So the ball comes now into the midfield circle. We have a collision, and the official says play on. The Hilltopper girl is still down, so no harm, no foul. I guess Lexi Pignon with it as she gets it up. Hilltopper's now with it, coming down the right sideline is Tara McDonald. McDonald is cut off, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Goddard. It'll be a throw-in for Los Alamos, and it's going to be Deja Feller is going to make the throw-in. She's about 10 yards up, about 5 yards up from the flag on the right side of the field, and Deja just brings it in to Layla Carter, and Carter now brings it back. Hilltoppers just jockeying around around the penalty box right now. They finally do line it up, and there's a shot taken, and in the goal for Los Alamos. Whoa, Tara McDonald. All of a sudden, left-footed kick. They were just kind of jockeying around the penalty box. They had girls on the side, girls on the top, and then a beautiful pass that time. It came over to Tara McDonald, and she just let that thing fly and flew between two defenders or four defenders and into the goal for the score. Wow. Tara McDonald, beautiful, beautiful left-footed kick for Los Alamos, and that coming in the 46th minute of this contest. The Hilltoppers take a 1-0 lead. But the Hilltoppers, they just positioned themselves around the penalty box. Nobody got into the penalty box. Everybody just stayed out. Tara was at the top of the penalty box. Beautiful pass came to her. And so Tara, just that left-footed kick, she just let it go. And right from the top of the penalty box, perfect kick. So now the ball out of bounds off of Layla Carter. So that's going to be a goal kick now as the ball goes over the end line. And so Jasmine Mackey will make the kick. upfield, picked up there by Goddard, but the Hilltoppers now are going to get it over to Izzy Atencio, long pass downfield, headed back up right out of the penalty box. And so a lot of headers right now. Deja Feller is involved in the middle of all that mess. And so now Laura Madrano is going to go out of bounds off of Goddard. So Stella Remilieu will make the throw in. And she makes the throw in. They bring it right back to her. Now a high kick by Estelle. And that one's going to be knocked out of bounds by Goddard, by Natalie Hardwick. So the Hilltoppers now are going to throw it in. And they're about 20 yards up from the flag on the right side to get it now to Tara McDonald. McDonald has the ball stolen away from her. And boy, and here comes the through ball, and they've got it. They've got the advantage right now coming down the left sideline. And boy, out of nowhere comes and Micah Stanfield dives for the ball, gets away from her. It's in the penalty box. Hilltoppers trying to get back to it. And they finally do clear it out. But who was that young lady that came from behind? My God, I mean, she was going 100 miles an hour. I mean, had two players from Goddard on the move, and they had the advantage. It was going to look like almost a 2-on-1 against Micah, but I mean, out of nowhere. And I think that was Izzy Atencio. Boy, I tell you, she just roared by everybody. It was just phenomenal. And now I think, let's see, what are they lining up? I'm not sure what they're lining up here. Oh, they're calling Los Alamos for a violation in the penalty box, so they're going to let Lexi Pignon make the penalty kick. So she lines it up 10 yards out from the goal. Micah Stanfield, there is the defender. And so here comes Lexi Pignon, and she powers it in. So off a penalty kick, the score is tied. Lexi Pignon, the leading scorer for Goddard. She goes up there on a penalty kick 10 yards out from the goal and fires it to the left side of into the left side of the goal. Micah Stanfield couldn't get to it. And so it's just a shame. The Hilltoppers playing very well here, and they get the goal, but then a penalty kick awarded to Goddard, and Goddard ties it up 1-1. So that all coming in the 49th minute of this contest. So Tara McDonald scoring first for Los Alamos, and now Lexi Pignon scoring for Goddard. So the ball comes now to Meredith Brown. Brown stolen away by Goddard. Got a long kick upfield by the Rockets. Right there is Meredith Brown for Los Alamos to cut things off. The ball comes up now, coming down the left sideline. Here comes Lexi Pignon. Micah Stanfield comes all the way to the left side of the penalty box and picks it up. Nice kick upfield by Micah. Takes a long bounce. Going to come down to Tara McDonald. McDonald screening her defender out. Now Tara with it. She's about 10 yards in front of the penalty box. Bryce pass over to the left side of the penalty box to Jenna Montoya. And Jenna takes a shot. And this one is, no, let's see, what are they going to call? They're going to call Los Alamos for, I guess it's offside. Yeah. So I guess that pass from Tara, they call her they call her for offsides on. So free kick down the left sideline they come. They get it to Jenna Montoya. Jenna, very, very active here in this second half. 1-1 ball game right now as Tara McDonald scored early in the half, and then the penalty kick by Lexi Pignon ties it up. The ball comes in again, and Tara McDonald, whoa, trying to get to it, and just as she started to try to head it into the goal, so it's going to be. So the ball now is brought upfield to Layla Carter for Los Alamos. The Hilltoppers still working with it. They'll come down the left sideline to get it now to Jenna Montoya. Montoya has it stolen away by Mariana Perez. And so it's going to go out of bounds off of Goddard. Hilltoppers will inbound it. Jenna Montoya will make the throw in for Los Alamos. Jenna, nice throw in, but that is headed out by Goddard. Finally, Goddard makes a kick. There's nobody downfield for Goddard. Oh, wait, there is a down Lexi Pignon. almost stolen away that time by Estella Remilieu. Goddard trying to get something going again. And so the Hilltoppers, all they're going to do right now is have Meredith Brown, as they had 3 girls from Goddard charging forward. Meredith just boots it out of bounds over on the right side, on the right sideline. The right sideline of 1-1, as Mike reminds me, as a 1-1 ball game right now, as we are sitting here in the 52nd minute of this contest. So Montoya boots it out of bounds. We're deep into Hilltopper territory, and the throw-in will come, see, just about 15 yards up from the flag on the, as the Goddard works down their right side. Laura Mandrano will make the throw-in for Goddard. Throwing it up to the top of the penalty box, picked up there by Los Alamos' Kaylin Hansen. Hansen will bring it up down the left sideline. Hilltoppers we had knocked out of bounds right at the substitution flag. Hilltoppers inbound it quickly. Kicked back upfield by Goddard. And the Hilltoppers, it's just a battle for it. Meredith Brown right there. Another long kick downfield coming and trying to charge in from the left side. Time for Goddard. And I think that was a Lauren Medrano. But good, and Natalie Hardwick makes a throw in as the Hilltoppers had booted it out of bounds. Ball rolls out into circle. There's a shot taken from about 40 yards out by Mariana Perez. That one's going to sail wide right. So we're in right now the 53rd minute of this ballgame, 1-1 in this state quarterfinal. As the Hilltoppers, the number 4 seed, taking on Goddard, the number 5 seed. And Micah Stanfield makes the goal kick. And this one's going to go off of Layla Carter, out of bounds. So the Hilltoppers now, Natalie Hardwick will make the throw in. Nobody. The ball just kind of bouncing around, nobody getting control. Finally, Los Alamos does get a foot on it, and but once again, it's just the teams just battling for it, like a big hacky sack game in the middle of the field. Now picked up by Los Alamos, passed down the left sideline by Meredith Brown, and this one is going to go. Going to be returned upfield by Goddard. So long kick downfield, and Goddard, well, it looked like it was going to go over the end line. Let's see what they're going to rule. It was Marley Katko down there for Los Alamos. And, okay. Yeah, so Tara McDonald with it for Los Alamos. It takes a shot. Whoa. And I mean, that looked like it was going to sail into the right side of the goal, just below the crossbar. But Lily Bowles with another great save. They get it up now to Lexi Pignon. Pignon coming down the left sideline. She gets it over to Laura Medrano. Medrano trying to come around the left side inside the penalty box and knocked away by Los Alamos. So the Hilltoppers cleared out. That was Mackenzie Achave. And so now it'll be a throw in for Goddard. And Natalie Hardwick will make the throw in. She's about 30 yards deep into Hilltopper territory, working down the left sideline. So taking her sweet time. Finally, the pass comes in. It's picked up by Los Alamos and just gently booted up by the Hilltoppers. That's going to go out of bounds at the flag. And the non-substitution flag, Natalie Hardwick with the throw in, picked up by Los Alamos. There's a moon ball that's going to come almost into the bleachers, and that one taken by Los Alamos, so it's out of bounds. Natalie Hardwick once again will make the throw in. Nice kick downfield by Los Alamos, but picked up the kick by Layla Carter. This one I was picked up in the two young ladies from Goddard racing to get the ball. They were ahead of everybody. But Micah Stanfield very calmly comes out and scoops up that ball. Long kick, nice kick by Natalie, by Micah way downfield. And then Goddard returning it. comes to Los Alamos, and they see we had a missed kick by Los Alamos. That was Estelle Remilieu, but she does recover it. She had a missed kick, but then she races over, recovers it, and then boots it back upfield. It's going to go out of bounds to 20 yards deep into Hilltopper territory. Natalie Hardwick makes the throw in. And so we have a Hilltopper go down, and they're going to call it. They're going to call the trip, inadvertent trip, of course, on Goddard. So right now, about 25 yards up from the goal on the right side, Hilltoppers will have a free kick in their own territory. And they bounce it up to the center circle and battle for it there. And it's going to be picked up. Asia Felder's defending for Los Alamos as the ball rolls back to, and as that was Zadie Rhodes booting it into the center, into the penalty box, picked up there by Micah Stanfield. Nice kick downfield by Micah. Now the ball is in the center circle again, and both teams trying to get control. Each team is battling for it. It finally goes out of bounds off of Goddard. Gracie Hagenstad will make the throw in for Los Alamos. And let's see. Yeah, we have substitution here. So pass down the left sideline comes down. They throw down the left side, comes to Marley Katko. Going to be knocked out of bounds by Goddard. Layla Carter will inbound it. Took the ball now. Comes to Goddard. Long kick upfield. That's a major offsides. I don't believe that one. Wow. She was 10 yards offsides. That's the second time that Goddard has been grossly offsides and they haven't called it. I mean, she was 10 yards ahead of everybody. And you just can't do that. But they let them. So, anyway, Hilltopper now, it comes now to Ollie Holland. Holland bring it over now to Layla Carter. Carter trying to come down the left sideline, loses it out of bounds, throw in right at midfield down the right sideline by Goddard. Picked up there by Los Alamos. It's going to come now to Estella Remilieu over to Tara McDonald. McDonald makes a little scoop kick. It looks like a approach shot for golf. Comes over now to the left side, and when the Goddard girl goes down, nothing called, and so they're still battling for it. The ball's to the left side of the penalty box, and it's going to be so Marley Katko. Yeah, I'm going to throw it in. It's going to be, and Tara McDonald picks it up for Los Alamos. There's a shot blocked by Goddard, and let's see what they're going to call here. The Hilltoppers are raising their arms like, what are you talking about? So the official now is talking to Tara McDonald about the Tara. Oh, okay. No, there's whatever they call it. They said it was kind of one of these jump ball type things. I don't understand what she called, but she walked over to Tara and then she just dropped the ball in front of Tara. So it's kind of like one of those things when whoa, that's a shot by Los Alamos. That one by Layla Carter, and that just barely sails over the crossbar. Wow, beautiful shot by Layla. So Jasmine Mackey will make the kick once again. Ball comes up into the center circle, picked up there by Goddard. Long kick upfield by Goddard, racing forward, headed upfield by Goddard, coming through and whoa, a wide open shot by Lexi Pignon. Wow. I mean, she had it. She headed it to herself, got through the defenders. She had a wide open shot, wide open with the left foot, and she went wide left. Unbelievable. I mean, she had it. She's the leading scorer for Goddard. She had 34, now 35 goals in this season. And how she missed that one, I'll never know, because you don't get a better shot than that, especially when you're one of the leading scorers in the state. And so Layla Carter now goes down for Los Alamos. So we're going to have let's see. I think we're going to have a free kick for the Hilltoppers. But I cannot believe Lexi Pignon didn't make that. See, it was just her and Micah Stanfield. Micah didn't have a chance. And Lexi just trying to be sneaky and put it in the left side of the goal. Went too far left. 10 yards deep into Hilltopper territory. And there's the long kick by Los Alamos, going to come down at the top of the penalty box, battling for it. Hilltopper goes down, and then a Goddard girl goes down, and they're going to call the Goddard girl. Well, she knocked Los Alamos down first, so Jenna Montoya. So the Hilltoppers get a free kick, and they put it down on the 20-yard line, right next to the hash marks on the field. So almost 30 yards out will be the free kick for Los Alamos. Jenna, let's see, that's going to be Tara McDonald lining it up. Right-footed kick, and that's going to go way over the goal. So let's see, Mike, where are we in this ball game? We're at the 63rd minute. And it's 1-1 ball game. Hard-fought ball game here between two very good soccer teams. We have a Hilltopper girl go down. They're going to call the Goddard crowd not happy with that one, boy. Hilltopper went down, and they called it immediately. And as Mackenzie Ashave went down, she'll make the kick. But boy, the Goddard crowd not happy with that at all. So anyway, well, nice kick, but boy, great kick back up field by Goddard. Well, I mean, just took it right out of the air and then booted it upfield, goes out of bounds. It comes to Gracie Hagenstad. She'll inbound it for Los Alamos. And so now we're going to have let's see, ball goes, well, where is it? Ball goes out of bounds right near they're going to have a free kick. They're going to put it down right in front of the substitution flag. So on the 50-yard line of the football field, long kick, and it comes down to that whole pack up there in front of the penalty box. Hilltoppers pick it up easily, and now the ball's going to be kicked out of bounds by Goddard. Hilltopper, no, saved back in by Los Alamos. Hilltoppers, that comes to and then a long kick by Goddard. Let's see, and that who's that girl? It's Ollie Holland, I do believe, has the long red hair. So, but Ashlyn Ramos anyway. Yeah, Ollie is the one with the long red ponytail. So the Hilltoppers, beautiful kick downfield for the by Deja Fellers, coming down the right side of the penalty box, and so trying to clear it out is Goddard, and they do clear it out right in front of the flag. Hilltoppers, I do believe it went out in front of the flag. I do believe, yes, and so it's going to be. Oh no, it went behind the flag. Tara McDonald with the corner kick for Los Alamos, lining it up on the right side of the goal. Left side of the goal, Hilltoppers, and she brings it up way over everybody. Way over the top of the pack and out of bounds on the other side. So Tara McDonald taking that corner kick. Still a 1-1 ball game. And let's see, we're in the 65th minute. Zadie Rhodes with it kicks it out of bounds for Goddard. The Hilltoppers will going to be inbounded, and it's going to come up field. Los Alamos trying to get control. Ball's right at midfield, and then battle for it at midfield, and that's Deja Fellers. I mean, giving it 1,000%, I guarantee you. So anyway, now we have a major collision. Ollie Hammond, and then she knocked down deliberately from behind by the Goddard girl, because that was Lauren Medrano, And boy, I mean, that was a cheap shot, major cheap shot. She should be getting a major card for that one. I mean, it is Mariana Perez. Wow. She just, and Ollie Holland, they were battling it out. They kept bumping each other. And finally, Ollie won the battle with the ball. And as soon as she got it, Perez just let her have it in the back. So Hilltoppers with a free kick. Going to come down to Tara McDonald at the top of the penalty box, stolen away by Goddard. Coming upfield, comes up now to Estelle Remelieu. Remelieu will bring it up now to Tara McDonald. Pass up front, trying to get it to, let's see, he was trying to get it to Marley Katko coming down the left side of inside the penalty box. And it is going to be picked up by Olivia Rossau. So the pass comes in the center circle, and there's a through ball. And trying to get to it for Goddard, and that time was, but Meredith Brown right back there for Los Alamos to steal it away and cut off the charge by the Rockets. So still a 1-1 ball game here. Lexi Pignon has it now at the point. She loses it out of bounds. Hilltoppers will inbound it right at the substitution flag. So the Hilltoppers make the throw in. Layla Carter. Carter comes into the center circle. Hilltoppers pass down the right sideline. Cleared out by Goddard. Coming back the other way. Coming down the left sideline. But a little pushing and shoving. Yeah. So it's getting a little physical out there as Estelle Remelieu, as the Goddard girl trying to get around her. Remelieu just gave her a forearm and shoved her out of the way. So the Hilltoppers now get it out to Ollie Holland. Holland pass down the right sideline. That is blocked by Goddard. That's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be about 25 yards up from the flag on the right side of the field. As the Hilltoppers coming down, it'll be in Goddard territory. They quickly inbound it. They get it to Tara McDonald. McDonald trying to line up a shot. Has the ball stolen away. And so Goddard coming back. Down the left sideline they come, and here comes Lexi Pignon. She tries to center it over to Olivia Rossau, and this one is going to be picked up by the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers just clear it back upfield, and goes right past one of the Goddard girls who thought she was going to have a shot at it, and there's that's a handball. as they call a handball in Goddard as the ball as they whacked Mackenzie Achave will make it'll be a free kick, but it was I didn't see the number of that girl, but when they made the Lexi Pignon, and so as they made the kick, the ball just happened to make a bounce and hit her in the hand. So she got called for the handball. Long kick comes up to Tara McDonald. McDonald over to Tracy Hoggenstad. Now to Layla Carter. Picked up there by Goddard. Long kick down the left sideline. Here comes Lexi Pignon. Pignon saves it from going out of bounds. She's into the right. She's right to almost to the left side of the penalty box. A quick kick. And boy, that almost got away from Micah Stanfield. Boy, I tell you, it was a beautiful kick. I don't know how she got that off, but I mean, her body was twisted a little away from her, from being squared up, and all of a sudden, she just let that fly. I mean, it was a fantastic kick. Came right to Micah Stanfield, and she tried to catch it. She dropped it, and so a little roar from the crowd for momentarily, but anyway, Micah ends up with the save. Gracie Stoggenstad with it for Los Alamos. She gets it over to Marley Katko. Katko will bring it up, and it comes back to Layla. Layla has it stolen away from her, passed down the right sideline, trying to get it to Ollie Holland. Holland chasing it down the right sideline. She's pushed away by Goddard. She comes back, pushes. So she and the Goddard player are just shoulder to shoulder, shoving each other, and so now it's picked up by the Hilltopper boy. And so a beautiful play that time by Los Alamos. Marley Katko. And Lexi Pignon not happy as she gave a little shove to Marley. The game is getting kind of physical at this point. And so going to come now. Shot taken by Lauren Medrano. That's blocked by Los Alamos. Out of bounds, so they have a throw in. And this will be Natalie Hardwick, who seems to be making all the throw ins for Goddard right now. Comes to the top of the penalty box, picked up by Los Alamos down the right sideline, knocked out of bounds by Goddard. So the Hilltoppers now will quickly throw it in, and that is Estella Remelieu. Well, we're going to have a substitution here for Los Alamos. So Allie Holland is going to check out of the ball game. Izzy Atencio checks in for her. And so Estella Remelieu will make the throw in. She's 20 yards deep into Hilltopper territory, working down the right sideline. And still a 1-1 ball game here, and we're in the 72nd minute. It goes 80 minutes, and then 2 10-minute overtimes, and then a shootout. So the ball now comes to Layla Carter. Carter doing a good job of handling the ball. She's going to bring it back into Hilltopper territory, picked up there by Mackenzie Chavez. Chavez brings it over to the left side, down the left sideline. Goddard picks it up, brings it over all the way over to their left sideline. Now they boot it backwards. That's going to go out of bounds. Hilltoppers will have a throw in 10 yards deep into Goddard territory. Izzy Atencio will make the throw in for Los Alamos. This ball is just going to bounce, little pass upfield. Nobody really doing much about it. They just let it bounce over to Lily Bowles. Bowles picks it up. Short kick by Bowles. Wow. She went all the way to the top of the penalty box, and she didn't put anything on that at all. Picked up by Los Alamos. Comes over now to Olivia Rosso. Out of bounds off of the Hilltoppers. So going to be a throw in right at the substitution flag for Goddard. And it comes now to Gracie Haugenstad. Ball gets away from the Hilltoppers, and so the Hilltoppers, they're just going to clear it out of bounds. And I think it's going to be a throw in for Los Alamos, and they're going to be, it comes off of Lexi Pignon, I do believe. Let's see. Yes. So it's right in front of the flag on the left side of the field in Hilltopper territory. Hilltopper just trying to get it out of there, which they momentarily do. And Goddard picks it back up as we right now are in looks like and ball is going to go over the end line off of Goddard. We're in the 75th minute, and that's unofficial, but they play 80 minutes to the regulation. So the shot was taken by Mariana Perez, and it goes over the end line. So it's a goal kick for Los Alamos. So it looks like they're going to do, instead of kicking her, they're just going to roll it. No, she kicks it down the left sideline. Layla Carter trying to hit it to herself. It's going to go out of bounds. It should be. That ball went out of bounds off of Goddard. No two ways about it. But now I see the field ref, the linesman called it. First he called it up, then he called it for Hello? Yep, I'm on. Charlene, are you there? Hello, Charlene. Okay, good. Yes, you did. Okay. Oh, the phone overheated. Yeah, so overtime. Okay, I'll take it. Well, hi everybody. We are back, and I want to apologize. We missed the last 2 minutes of that first half, but fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know how you put it, but as far as we're concerned, nothing happened. So we didn't miss anything important. But anyway, it's right now it's a 1-1 ball game, and we'll be going into the first of 10-minute overtime sudden death. So what they do is they play 2 10-minute overtimes until somebody wins, and then if nobody does win, then we're going to end up with a shootout. And so we'll have to see what happens here, but we want to apologize we lost our signal, and that's one of the things we do have to battle here with the internet and stuff, but we lost the signal, and then finally we were able to get the signal back. And hopefully we won't lose it again. But this is Gene Warrens with Mike Katko. And Mike, my spotter, doing a fantastic job of spotting for me. And so we start things off here in the first overtime. Goddard will kick off. The Hilltoppers will defend the East goal, same goal that they've been defending in the second half, and Los Alamos will defend the West goal. Micah Stanfield in a goal for Los Alamos. Lily Bowles in a goal for Goddard. So Goddard kicks off. Ball is knocked away, comes back right into the center circle. Hilltoppers on the attack. Here comes Estella Remilieu. Remilieu bringing it down the left sideline. Is going to be knocked out of bounds by Goddard. The Hilltoppers will inbound it. Allie Holland, 10 yards deep into Goddard territory, will make the throw in as she bounces it in. Got to get to Marley Katko. Marley trying to screen away the defender. And so they're going to say it's off of Marley, out of bounds. So a long throw in comes down right at midfield, right on the sideline. There's a left-footed kick down the sideline by Goddard. This one is going to go out of bounds. Estelle Remilieu will pick it up for Los Alamos. She's 10 yards deep into Hilltopper territory. Down the right sideline she goes with the kick. Long kick. Marley Katko with a long kick downfield. That's going to go over the end line, out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick now for Lily Bowles. And so here comes Bennett Rolke. Now he's going to make this goal kick. So they let Lily kick it away when she picks it up, but the goal kicks, they always send in somebody else for the goal kicks. So the goal kick comes up to Goddard. Goddard now trying to come down the right sideline. This one's going to be cleared out by Los Alamos. And so Annalisa Perez will make the throw in down the left sideline. Hilltopper steal it away, and they bring it back down their left sideline, out of bounds. So that means it's Layla Carter booting it out of bounds. So that means that it's going to be a throw in Annalisa Perez, and they'll work down their right sideline, of course. Their right was almost left. Anyway, the battle for it, and Hilltoppers bring it right to the top of the penalty box. Hilltopper trying to line up a shot as they're working around, and there's the shot taken by Layla Carter right into the waiting arms of Lily Bowles. All right, Olivia Rossau. So the ball comes over onto the right sideline. Ball is going to go out of bounds. It should be out of bounds off of Goddard. It is. Natalie Hardwick loses it. Hilltoppers are going to inbound it. That's going to be Marley Katko with the inbound, and then this is going to be picked up by Goddard. Pass upfield is going to be intercepted by Estella Estella Remelieu, kick upfield by Goddard, and Mackenzie Chavez picks it up for Los Alamos. She'll bring it over to Allie Holland. Holland and Marley Catco just pretty much together. A Goddard girl goes down, nothing called. Hilltopper Allie Holland on the right side of the penalty box. And this one is going to be booted out of bounds by Sarah Royal Bigaria. So let's see, is this going to be a corner kick or a throw in? Let's see if the referee coming over. They're going to say it's a throw in right smack in front of the flag on the right side of the field. Allie Holland makes the throw in. The Hilltoppers line it up, trying to get a shot off. But Deja Feller's right there for Los Alamos. Tried to get the shot off. And Lily Bowles was right there for Goddard. Ball goes through everybody, but picked up for Los Alamos and brought back. And now Goddard trying to boot it way downfield again. Goddard has it now in the center circle. Hilltopper is trying to get it back into Hilltopper territory. Now they do. And so they bring it now to Layla Carter. They're going to be called for offsides. I can't believe it because twice, I mean, Goddard has been offsides. It hasn't been called. The second time they were offsides, I mean, it was gross. I mean, it was like she was at 10. She had to be at least 10 yards ahead of everybody at the time of the kick. So, yeah, so we're right now, as Mike points out, we are in the 5th minute of this overtime. And the ball is going to get away from Los Alamos. And so all they can do right now is Estella Remelieu. She started to get the ball and got away from her. So she just very wisely turns around and kicks it out of bounds. So Natalie Hardwick, of course, will throw it in. She's been the thrower inner for the whole ball game for Goddard. Nice throw in. It'll be picked up by Goddard. Now stolen back by Los Alamos. Hilltoppers trying to bring it over to the left side. It's going to go out of bounds off of Layla Carter. And Alicia Perez will throw it in for Goddard. As we are right now looks like we're in the 6th minute of this overtime. 10-minute overtime, sudden death. So the ball now out of bounds off of the Hilltopper. This throw in by Goddard, picked up by Los Alamos. Long kick comes to the top of the penalty box. And getting through, almost getting through. Great defensive play by Los Alamos. Wow. It looked like two girls from Goddard were going to come busting through. But a good job by the fullbacks for Los Alamos. The Hilltoppers kick it down the left sideline to Jenna Montoya. She loses it out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw in for Goddard. They're 20 yards deep in their own territory, working down the right sideline. And so it comes into the center circle, right smack in the middle of the center circle. There's a pass down the left sideline and trying to work with it right now and battling away for it. Stolen away by Los Alamos. Meredith Brown back defending for Los Alamos. And I mean, she was just there with her. I mean, she just wasn't going to give an inch. And then she finally just picked her pocket and stole it away. So throw in for Natalie Hardwick. Ball slips out of her hands. And the throw in, instead of going somewhere, just kind of went straight up in the air. As you can just see, it just slipped right out. Ball comes now down to Allie Holland. Holland trying to get to it. This is going to go out of bounds. That's going to be off of, they're going to say it's off of the Goddard. Allie Holland will make the throw in for the Hilltoppers as we are in the 8th minute of this contest of this first overtime. And a long kick. It's going to come into Hilltopper territory and then back into to Goddard territory, back into Los Alamos territory. And now it's going to go out of bounds. Let's see, off of the Hilltoppers. So they'll wait. They'll bring up Natalie Hardwick to make the throw in. She's 15 yards deep into Hilltopper territory, down the left sideline. There's the ball gets away from everybody. And then finally, whoa, boy, that was dangerous as the ball got away from everybody. But Micah Stanfield quickly comes out and gathers it up to stop any kind of a threat from Goddard. Hilltoppers with it. And the ball is going to be stolen away. And boy, beautiful pass and run down the field by Goddard, coming all the way down the right sideline, almost to the flag. The ball is going to be stolen away by Los Alamos. Ball, Hilltoppers trying to bring it upfield and get it out of there. They do. Long pitch pass down the right sideline. It's going to come towards Layla Carter. Carter with it for Los Alamos now. There's the Tara McDonald. Bangs it away. The goal is wide open. It rolls into the goal for the score. The Hilltoppers advance to the semifinals. Unbelievable. So a long kick downfield, and it got away from Lily Bowles. And suddenly the ball was just rolling toward the goal. I didn't even think Los Alamos even had to touch it because it was going to roll in the goal all by itself. And it got away from Lily. She just misplayed it. And a long kick downfield. Did you see who made that kick? I'm not sure who made the kick, but anyway, it just came flying down there. Lily Bowles came out of the goal and misplayed it. And suddenly the ball was wide open and the ball was rolling ahead of everybody. It looked like it was just going to roll into the goal, but Deja Fellers came up for Los Alamos, I think. What's that, Mike? Everybody's hugging Deja Fellers, what Mike says. So it might have been Deja who put in the final tap, but that coming and we think it was Deja Fellers, and that coming at the exactly 8 minutes on the clock. So I guess officially that's the 9th minute, but anyway, 8 minutes, 8:00 on the clock in the first overtime. The Hilltoppers advanced to the semifinals, and most likely they were going to have to go down and play Hope in Albuquerque. Hope is the number 1 seed. They're a pretty powerful team, but the Hilltoppers have been playing very, very good soccer. But anyway, congratulations to the Hilltoppers, Ann Cernicek and her crowd, and a good hustle. And the girls played some excellent soccer here this morning. Good high school soccer game. Wow, it was a good one. And so, what's that?
I think you were on the air this time.
Yes, I think. Yeah, Mike says I think we're on the air this time. I hope so. Anyway, but that was crazy because of the pass. The Hilltopper just picked it up. The ball had gone down into Goddard territory, and then the Hilltopper was just trying to get it out of there. They booted it up. They brought it upfield, and then there was a long kick upfield. And Lily Bowles came out of the goalie box there to try to pick it up, misplayed it, got around her, and then all of a sudden here comes Deja Fellers, and she was just kind of chasing the ball, and the ball was they're going to roll in the goal anyway. It looked like, but anyway, Deja came up and with a nice little tap. And into the goal for the scores. The Hilltoppers advance in the state playoffs. They go to the semifinals, and they are going to play Goddard. And I'm not sure what day that is supposed to be set for. Let's see. Well, I'm not sure, but that may most likely. What I'm expecting. The semifinals are going to be on November 2nd, and so they will travel to Albuquerque, most likely. It's going to be Hope Christian or Silver. If Silver wins, then Silver's going to have to come to Los Alamos. So that would be nice if Silver could knock off Hope, but I don't know. Not a whole lot of chance of that, I guarantee you. But wow, what a ball game. And Tara McDonald scoring in the 46th minute on a beautiful kick, beautiful left-footed kick. Wow, I mean, just zinged into the goal. It was just slammed into that goal. Beautiful kick by Tara, and she was kind of in traffic. But then 3 minutes later, Los Alamos gets called for a violation in the penalty box. And so that gave a penalty kick to Goddard. So they bring up their leading scorer, Lexi Pignon. And Pignon, going up against Micah Stanfield, pounds it into the left side of the goal, tied up. So we end up the ball game 1-1 and go into sudden death overtime. And with the unofficial clock showing 8:00 on the clock, Deja Fellers puts in the winning goal for Los Alamos and sends the Hilltoppers to the semifinals of the state playoffs. And what's interesting is one of the things is that right now it's Hope Christian is the number 1 seed, and of course Los Alamos is the number 4 seed. But as usual, let's see the number 3 seed is St. Pius. The number 2 seed is Albuquerque Academy. And for I don't know how many years, and there haven't been very many years, where the Final Four in the 4A soccer in the class that Los Alamos is in, the Final Four has always been Los Alamos, St. Pius, and Academy. That's just year after year after year, and it's a rare occasion when that does not take place. So, and they're all set up for that again. So right now in the lower bracket today, Pius is they are playing Aztec, and Aztec is the 6th seed. Pius is the 3 seed, and then Academy the 2 seed. They're taking on Bloomfield, which is the 10th seed. So anyway, we got let's see how much time we got. They're saying we have 16 minutes before the next contest will start. So stick around, everybody. We're going to take a break and catch our breath here and get a little something to eat, and then we'll be back for the next quarterfinal contest, which is going to be the Los Alamos Hilltopper boys, who are the number 3 seed, and they are going to go up here in this contest today. So this will be the quarterfinals, and the Hilltoppers are going to take on Hope Christian, the boys, and it's Los Alamos a 3 seed, and Hope Christian the 6 seed. And in the lower part of the same bracket, in the bracket with Los Alamos, is Highland and Albuquerque Academy. Highland is 7, Albuquerque Academy is 2. So if the Hilltoppers win this, they should expect to play Academy. So anyway, I want to thank Mike Katko for an unbelievable spotting job. Wow. I mean, what a difference, I'm telling you. I mean, trying to look out on this field, and the glare right at noon, the glare off this field is really hard to see the numbers. And so Mike does a fantastic job, and I really do appreciate it. So anyway, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back in a little while for boys soccer quarterfinals. The Hilltoppers have advanced to the semifinals with a 2-1 victory over the Goddard Rockets. So this is Gene Mortensen and Mike Katko. So we're going to take a short break, and
Greetings, Hilltoppers. I'm Brian DeAndrea of TechSource Incorporated. We are a science and engineering consultancy headquartered in Los Alamos, and for over 20 years have been providing the hard-won knowledge and skills from this community to organizations around the nation. It is our pleasure to support Los Alamos and Hilltopper sports. Good luck and have fun. Go Hilltoppers!
Join the University of New Mexico Los Alamos for the exceptional education. Join us for the small class sizes. Join us for the quality faculty and staff who are dedicated to your success. Whatever your reason for joining us, start here, go anywhere. Go Hilltoppers!